Every state that doesn't tax retirement income. Smart asset. States vary widely in the way they tax retirement income, so location is an important consideration in financially planning for retirement. Some states don't levy income tax on any sort of retirement income, while others tax IRA and 401k distributions. Continue reading. Right pointing arrow. The post 11 states that do not tax retirement income appeared first on Smart Asset blog. Below are your comments. The people who write these articles do not do their homework. Effective Jan. 1, 2023. Iowa no longer taxes SS, pension, 401k, IRA, etc. And it has some of the lowest housing costs in the country. Of course, you have to live in Iowa. Minnesota taxes everything. Social Security, income 9.8%, 401k, pension everything. If you have worked hard and saved for your retirement, you leave Minnesota. The Democrats will take all your money. I stayed a month in Cape Coral, Florida at an Airbnb and conversed with the rental owner. Though there are no taxes on retirement income, property taxes are greater than 50% higher for an equivalent VA. Lewd home. Groceries found to be 25% or higher, toll roads. Not to mention home insurance increasing 200%. We moved to SC, celebrating how low our property taxes were compared to Ohio. Celebration was short-lived as we found they always find other ways to get it back out of you. Turns out that infrastructure, politician, government employee paychecks, along with all the freebies for realtors ain't free. Detail. Friends, this article does not tell the whole story. I live in PA and yes, they do not make you pay tax on your 401k, IRA distributions. That's because if you lived and worked here, they tax the 401k contribution you made from your pay. Check the full 3.07% state income tax rate. Pay us no. Next news. Is Palantir stock a buy on artificial intelligence outlook? Investors Business Daily. Will generative artificial intelligence boost Palantir stock in the commercial market amid slowing revenue growth for the company? Below are your comments. People still don't understand PLTR's business model. They grow revenue over the course of the relationship, not up front. Once a company uses it, they aren't likely to change for decades, if at all. Building this stuff in-house is costly use of money and time. Companies need them or they will fall behind. It's at least in the black, while other AI contemporaries are still reporting negative earnings, VLE. Adding money which is needed in the initial growing and reinvestment phase. Palantir also beat earnings the past 2 quarters. For investors who want to put some money in a still risky investment, I think PLTR has a great chance of being bought out before its next earnings. President says that PLTR will be profitable all year. Now it has an agreement with MSFT, figure in a If I was looking to take over PLTR, I would do it before its next earnings or chances, or I will have to pay more for. PLTR will continue to go higher since it's shed hesitancy levels for investors. Share dilution is now at same level of other techcos, 2 quarters of profitability, improved GAAP. Needs 2 more for SP 500 eligibility, commercial clients up 8x YoY, actual dollar being made via AI. LLMs are already being phased out for smaller models mainly due to the vast amounts of data required to train are almost always in breach of some IP, copyright, or privacy laws. Future artificial generated intelligence, AGI, will require strenuous control of your data framework and will be local. Next news. How retirees can safely withdraw more from savings and not run out of money. Yahoo Finance. According to a Morningstar Inc. recommendation released this week, a new retiree can safely withdraw 4% of retirement savings annually over the next 3 decades without emptying the till. Below are your comments. As a retiree, I have survived this long without any expert guidance. However, each one of us has our own circumstances, and we know what we have or need. If we live within our means, monthly retirement income, and the savings are for emergency only. Why would your saving be depleted? I learned becoming a millionaire isn't as challenging as it seems. Speaking from my own journey, if you're earning and have a steady income, you can build it up slowly over the years. No bragging, but I hit the sweet $1.5 million milestone last month. I decided to invest 70% of my assets in dividend and grow. Someone is pulling our legs. The new withdrawal rate is based on a conservative retirement savings portfolio that consists of 20% to 40% in stocks, 10% in cash, and the rest in bonds with a 30-year time horizon, according to the researchers. As a retiree, one thing that I fear the most is the inflation. The safe withdrawal rate of 4% is not so safe when inflation is high. I was little concerned during 2022 with high inflation with the market downturn. However, using the retirement bucket strategy, I was perfectly fine with higher interests. Every time I click on one of these articles, I think maybe this time there will be something new is going to be helpful. Nope, always the same stuff. Next news. The hefty commissions home sellers pay to real estate agents may soon disappear. Yahoo Finance. A recent lawsuit verdict and pending cases could dismantle the traditional commission practice of sellers paying their own real estate agent and the buyers. Below are your comments. The agent's commission should be negotiable just like everything else in the real estate industry. Most people don't know that it actually is. We negotiated our commission down to 2% on the last 2 homes we sold, and the agents were more than happy to take it. Like everything else being disrupted, if I could change anything about this year today, it would be not getting into copy-paste trading the start of the year. seeing sweet gains of $30,000 in August, $25,000 in September, and $35,000 in October has been incredible. I can only imagine what the end of this month will bring. I'd recommend GIV. You should pay no more than 2% total for houses above $500,000 and 2.5% to 3% for smaller houses. I sold my own house and advertise it myself. Buyer had an agent, so paid 3%. I still think 3% total it's too high. 6% total is ridiculous. In Europe the commission is around 1%. Simple Americans don't see that the industry has a cartel in this country. Now you know why prices are too high. Between the banks, brokers, appraisers, paper pushers, maintenance folks, and anyone else trying to get a piece of every deal, this is how something that is only half its stated price gets to get run up so high. Everyone is trying to get a hefty piece of a pie. Next news. Billionaire Steve Cohen goes big on these two strong buy stocks. Here's why you should follow. Tip ranks. The prospect of a looming recession has been in the background for a while now. Financial prognosticators have generally agreed that one will hit eventually, although its timing and magnitude remain open to debate. But for those concerned about a recession's impact on the economy and the markets, one legendary Wall Street name has a reassuring take on the matter. Billionaire Steve Cohen, who runs hedge fund Point72 Asset Management, a firm with $31.4 billion of assets under management, expects a. Below are your comments. From experience this year, I discovered that not knowing what options there are to invest in is almost the same as not investing at all. I earned $25,000 in August, $31,000 in Sept and $27,000 in October simply by expanding my portfolio options. I can only imagine what this month will bring. All these years of. You mention the huge money in Cohen's Point72 Asset Management Fund, but you hide from us its performance. For the past 3 years, it has performed 38% worse than the S&P 500 and 48% worse for the past 2 years. Its average return per transaction in the past year is -27%. Why is that information with H? I'm retired and financially comfortable. I mostly invest in blue chips with long-term good results, durable competitive advantages, etc. Occasionally, I buy stocks way underpriced, like when I bought Nvidia for $183 in June 22, then double my shares for $137 in Sept. 22. Next news. $800,000 will buy you this much retirement. Smart asset. Saving for retirement is one of the most important parts of securing your financial future. While programs like Social Security can help, they often aren't enough on their own. This is why it is crucial to have retirement savings of. Continue reading right pointing arrow the post. How long will $800,000 last in retirement? Appeared first on Smart Asset blog. Below are your comments. Life expectancy at 77 includes all the deaths that happen before that age. A better approximation would be the life expectancy for people that reach 65, and that would be 86 for females and 83 for males. Personally, I do my calculations based on 100 years because virtually no one achieves that age. With growing trends, I would say rent and mortgage are variable bills now. While your mortgage principal is fixed, insurance and taxes are not, and they are going up quickly in areas. My insurance has been going up 10 or 20% a year, and my taxes just about doubled. If you have any of these, it greatly reduces how much you need to save. Mortgage-free home, pension, annuity, rental property, and former employer partly subsidized health insurance. I left a high-paying, no-pension job to go into public school teaching in a good-paying county. At the time, I thought, it all depends on how much debt you have. If you are completely debt-free and live a moderate lifestyle, then yes, you can live comfortably with 800K for the rest of your life. Next news. $4 million will buy you this type of retirement if you stop working at 55. Smart Asset. A $4 million nest egg will likely allow you to retire comfortably at age 55. The major challenge will be accumulating that much capital by 55, about a decade before most people stop working. Other issues include the need to continue reading. Right pointing arrow. The post is $4 million enough to retire on at 55? Appeared first on Smart Asset blog. Below are your comments. What they never mention is where that money is located. Is it in a tax-deferred account or taxable account? If the money is in a taxable account where you are up to date on paying taxes, that is very different from money in an account like an IRA where taxes are due on. The main reason more people don't retire at 55 is that they lack adequate savings. Less than, I would say, specifically that people cannot afford the health insurance. What I really wanted to know was if I can retire at 54.5 with $4 million. Unfortunately, I haven't seen any articles on this scenario to help me. Article completely misses the rule of 55, where you can withdraw from your most recent employer's 401k in the year you turn 55 and have stopped working, without a 10% penalty. There are other guidelines that have to be followed, but very easy to do. Who is asking this question? If you can bleep by on $200,000 in interest a year until Social Security kicks in, you might just squeak by. Next news. Bill Ackman defends Elon Musk after backlash over anti-Semitism. Bloomberg. Hedge fund manager Bill Ackman defended Elon Musk after major advertisers pulled ads from social media site X over anti-Semitic commentary. Most read from Bloomberg. SpaceX Starship explodes though craft reached new milestones. Silicon Valley boardroom coup leads to ouster of an AI champion. Backlash spreads over Musk's endorsement of anti-Semit IC Post Aston Martin owner Lawrence Stroll sells F1 team stake at £1 billion valuation. OpenAI ousts Al T-Man as CEO. Board says it lost confidence in. Below are your comments. Bill Ackman's moral guide is the almighty dollar. That's what really determines his stance case to case. I wonder what positions he has at the moment. In 2020, when he had puts on the market, he tweeted for a lockdown. In 2021, when he was long on the market, he tweeted to reopen. Same old Bill. Wealth makes people behave strangely. They think that their success with amassing paper money makes them good at everything else. I'm not one for conspiracies. But it looks like a faction of the super rich are provoking events that seem to be leading to global conflict. Maybe there is lot. How to defend the indefensible. Muskrat has lost advertisers. He has the right to say whatever he wants apparently, but didn't count the cost. Corporations have a right to spend their money wherever they wish. Next news. Here's why Americans with $1 million don't think they're wealthy. Yahoo Finance. Only 8% of investors with $1 million consider themselves wealthy. Below are your comments. Whether it's 1 million, 2 million, 500,000, 50,000, the mindset of a person who strives for savings and investment is different from others. These people know that inflation has eroded money's value. What is more important to these people is how much they have saved and gained from InvestM. The problem is that $1 million doesn't go as far as it did even 20 years ago. Growing up, in the 70s and 80s, I thought having $1 million meant you were rich. Middle-class homes went for less than $100K. You could fill a grocery cart for about $75 and gas was less than $1. Please wait a moment. I'll take good health, good family, good attitude, satisfying job and good money. That adds up to a great life. I'm a retiree who has far less than $1 million. However, I'm completely debt-free and can live off mostly on SS benefit with little withdrawal from interest and dividend incomes. You could have $1 million on your retirement account, but if have $500,000 in debt, you only have $500,000. As you get older, just sitting on the porch and looking out at nature with a cup of coffee in hand, or people passing by and saying hello can suffice for many of us. Even politics hardly matters at all. Next news. OpenAI boots Altman. Microsoft left holding the bag as co-founder quits in solidarity. Fox Business. Microsoft is standing by the OpenAI and its new head executive Mira Murati after the abrupt termination of co-founder and former CEO Sam Altman. Below are your comments. It seems strange to me that evidently Microsoft did not have a representative on the board, given THIR's substantial investment in OpenAI. Everything is speculative at this point. He had side projects. There were allegations of past abuse within his family. He was at times critical of AI. I wonder how long the development staff will stay. I wonder how long before the former CEO and his president walk to the empty office space across the street and start OpenAI to compete with their former company. Any non-compete agreement should be void when the CEO was fired, at least Mo. Who needs humans? The technology runs everything anyway. The two-man are now open to take billions from the next group of VCs getting on the iGravy train. Next news. Ousted OpenAI CEO Altman planning new AI venture. Reuters. Sam Altman, the recently ousted CEO of OpenAI, has been working on a new artificial intelligence venture he is planning to launch, sources briefed on the plan said on Saturday. Former OpenAI president Greg Brockman, who said he quit OpenAI over Altman's firing on Friday, is expected to join the effort, according to The Information, which reported the venture earlier, citing a person familiar with the matter. Altman could not be reached for comment and Brockman did not immediately respond to a Reuters request for comment. Below are your comments. First, be aware of who you appoint to a board. Second, it's slowly being revealed. Personality problems plus working on an alternate business plan. Yeah, government oversight is especially now needed. Sam. Open the pod bay doors, HAL. I'm sorry, Dave. Oops, I mean Sam. I'm afraid I can't do that. He obviously cares about humanity, unlike Microsoft. Please subscribe to my channel. And if you like it, please thumbs up.